This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com on a very snowy morning in Ottawa, Canada. The big news of the week in WWE is NXT champion, who actually, I guess, had to lose this title due to being released. Mandy Rose was reportedly fired from her $150,000 a year contract due to posting sexual pictures on her OnlyFans accounts. She's 32 years old and she was forced to drop the title to Roxanne Perez just before she was fired. According to Dave Meltzer, Matt Bloom, who is one of the people in charge of the Performance Center, I think he's the head coach there, informed Shawn Michaels that Rose's fan, I guess it's not OnlyFans, but her fan time subscription service page was getting more quote unquote racy. Apparently, she'd been posting pictures of her and her boyfriend naked in sexual positions and doing stuff like if she wasn't tipped $400, she would end the stream. Apparently, she's making more money off of OnlyFans than she is in WWE. And in the past, WWE would let their wrestlers do Playboy and stuff, but it was my understanding that WWE made those Playboy deals and would get a percentage of it. And with the OnlyFans thing, I mean, I understand why they do it. And while she might be making more money for now at OnlyFans, the bigger stars like Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey and WWE female talent make huge money. So, while temporarily she might be making more money in OnlyFans, probably part of the reason she's making good money in OnlyFans is because she's a WWE superstar. So, it's going to be hard to maintain that momentum once you lose the WWE publicity. And also WWE putting their people in Playboy wasn't putting wrestlers naked with males in sexual positions. And also WWE has become really corporate in recent years, in the past 20 years. And I don't even think Playboy is around in the same way that it used to be. But I hadn't even heard of Mandy Rose until this. So again, that's her choice. Apparently, this Paige Van Grant, who was in AEW for a while there, but mostly known for MMA, and I had heard about her from MMA, so she's more known than Mandy Rose, was allowed to compete in AEW on whatever contract she was under while having racy OnlyFans photos. So uh, who knows if AEW will take Mandy Rose or not after her no compete clause ends. But yeah, that's one of the things. Like, to be in WWE, they call you an independent contractor, but you can get fired over stuff like this. And I'm sure that obviously WWE would have found out one way or another, but I'm sure some of her fellow divas probably ratted her out because it's a competitive business. But it's her choice, and I'm sure at least in the meantime, and probably for a while, she'll be doing just fine off of her OnlyFans content. But also, the other thing Meltzer brings up is WWE didn't allow her the choice in taking that content down. But once it's out, it's out. And I'm not hating against her for doing that. I don't give a damn what she posts. I'm just saying that decision will definitely affect her. And I do believe, like, I was a fan of Selena De Laurenti. I used her as the manager for Blood Hunter, for instance. She has some sexual content out there, and I think that might be one of the reasons why she was never hired by WWE, despite having more talent than a lot of WWE women, just because they're such a corporate entity that they're really careful about this type of thing because the money that they make from stocks and corporate sponsorships and so forth is a lot more than these girls are worth, because they're all replaceable at this point. I don't know if there's ever been a woman wrestler that wasn't replaceable. I think Sable and Sunny and Elizabeth were three of the most over off the top of my head, and to a lesser extent Trish Stratus. But none of them were carrying the company as much as guys were, like the John Cenas of the world, and the Brock Lesnar's, and the Hulk Hogan's, and the Steve Austins. But all of those top male stars weren't doing any racy content or anything. But anyways, I'll be doing my full review of Dave Meltzer's Wrestling Observer later this morning. Have a good day. And if you're stuck in this snowstorm like me, drive carefully out there. I think the worst part of winter weather is the driving.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews.